Alright, here's the plan. Remember the last time I had a note on Dragonkin task? Toward the end, I fought Kerapac and I enjoyed it, and I said next time I get a Dragonkin task, I'll do the whole thing at Kerapac. Well, last time's next time is this time. Iaia told us to kill an almost gross amount, literally almost a gross amount, see, almost 12 dozen, of dragon people. But first we gotta make some preparations. We need to farm some full and big anima, so that after a few Kerapac kills, I'll have 5,000 of each Elder God's anima, and we can overcharge my Shadow Pontifex ring, making all the effects passive. This would free up my ring slot and allow me to wear a different ring while fighting Carry without having to worry about being stunned when I invariably screw up the surge dancing mechanic. Secondly, I have quite a lot of Reaper points. Over 900 in fact, and I think it's about time I made an Essence of Finality. I lucked out with Scav 4 giving me 4 rumbling components, so I just need Fortunates. That means doing a brief clue grind. Then we'll want to optimize my Archaeology relics. They don't need to be best in slot, but I don't want to go in with like Divine Conversion or something stupid like that. This is going to be a 10 to 20 hour grind, so I want to at least be somewhat optimal about it, you know? There's a relic I haven't gotten yet, so we'll need to grab it. And finally, cooking. I have quite a few raw sharks in my bank, and not many cooked. I think 2,000 sharks will be more than enough. Let's start with the full anima. I have around 3,500, so I only need 1,500 more to put myself at 5,000, some high-level math right there. The best way to get the anima is obviously fighting Zekar waves. There's one wave that's probably the best for grinding because it's so easy. So for those unaware, the Zuk fight is wave-based like all the other Zar bosses, fight caves, fight kill, you know, those guys. Every few waves, you'll get a special wave containing enemies that you absorb igneous energy from when they're killed. When you get enough of this energy, you activate this special ability, killing all the enemies in the arena and making Zuk vulnerable. You need to deal 50,000 damage to him before you can move on to the next wave, and if you fail to do that, the wave restarts. Then you have to absorb the energy again, unleash it, and damage him more. You keep doing that over and over again until you transition to the next wave, and then you continue on. The first wave like this is only melee enemies, Zekar Her. They're easily safe spotted, and the special ones, the ones you absorb the igneous energy from, don't really do much of anything. All they do is heal if you don't stun them. Just use Asphyxiate or Deep Impact and you're good. What's great is that you can stun Zuk, do nothing, and repeat this wave over and over again. And that's exactly what I did until I collected enough anima. I also got some Serenic scales, so that's nice. Big anima is easy too. Just kill Croesus or a skill outside the boss room at the big front. I didn't need too much of that big anima anyway, so it didn't take very long. Wen anima, I have way more than enough Wen anima. The Arch Glacior is super easy to AFK. I wish so badly that I was recording, or I had some sort of replay buffer going when I got this, because my reaction was genuinely, it was exceptional in that it's an exception to how I normally behave. But I got a frig crystal acorn. I was just AFK, and I was just kind of like, you know, whatever, doing some AFK elf thievery, you know, because I haven't been kicked out of the city yet, even though I keep stealing all their stuff. And got a crystal acorn. That's super rare, and is fantastic, because now we can get crystal blossoms regularly. 1 every day, or 2 if we finish the Tyrannin Elite task set. And to finish that, I believe I just need 90 rune crafting. And there it is. A crystal tree, and it grows immediately. So we don't have to max to get it now. Hooray. So I finished all the Anachronia base camp upgrades, and I managed to get all of the lore books. Well, they aren't really books, but they're lore you can read from the Dream of Iaia. Now I have all my workers just collecting leaves, so I can use the Herblore skilling station and get easy Herblore XP. I get 3,600 leaves per hour, which translates to 1,800 Herblore XP. It takes about 41 hours to hit the resource cap, so every 41 hours I get a free 75,000 Herblore XP. Not bad for minimal work. Actually, no work. I come here every so often now. What's nice is I finally got the Necklace of Salamancy. There's only a 1 in 500 chance of getting it when you roll for loot, so it's pretty rare. It's basically a Sav amulet, but for dinosaurs, increasing damage and accuracy by 15%. It also improves the drops from the matriarchs by 3%. More importantly, with this necklace, while on a Slayer task, I can get perfect accuracy against Orichalca while using the Sun Spear and fire spells. No more entangle splashing. Also, I could transmogrify myself into a cute little salamander. Look at my little face. Now the clue grind. I think it's about time I finish the Totem of Treasure. I'll have to do a lot more clue grinding in the future, and not just to make more alchemical jewelry. Recharging the Essence of Finality requires alchemical hydrix dust that you get from crushing alchemical hydrixes, which means you have to get more fortunate components when you need to recharge the Essence of Finality. I might as well knock this out of the way now instead of waiting in the future. We talked about Anachronia totems before when I was hunting the Intimidation totem, but for those who are unaware, these totems have 3 pieces each, top, middle, and bottom. Once you have all 3 pieces, you can put them in one of the totem locations on Anachronia, and every week you can recharge it and get its benefit. For the Totem of Treasure, I already got the top from Big Game Hunter. I don't know exactly when I got it, but I did a lot of BGH in the past. Did I go dry for it? I don't know. Probably not, considering how lucky I've been lately. And by lately, I mean the entire lifespan of this account. The bottom you get after finding 20 of the 60 Zygomites on Anachronia. No RNG, so that one's easy to get. The middle, however, comes from the Anachronia Agility course. Here's how the course works for drops. Once per lap, every obstacle has a chance to award Codex pages, base camp resources, a dinosaur rib bone, or essential oils. The rib bone is used to upgrade the player lodge to tier 3, the oils for the tier 3 spa. You can also get the rib bone from hunter activities on Anachronia, but honestly you'd probably be more likely to get those tier 3 upgrade items from the Dream of Iaia anyway. I wouldn't grind the agility course just for those. The codex pieces and several totem pieces come from the course only. However, the totem pieces are only rolled for at the end of certain segments of the course. A whole lap contains 7 segments, so 7 rolls for a totem piece per lap. The totem pieces have a 1 in 100 chance of dropping, and there's 4 different pieces. You could do the entire course over and over again. Assuming you completed a lap in about 8 minutes, you're looking at a little over 50 chances for a totem piece per hour. Not too bad. Or, you can more than double your odds by completing a small stretch of the course over and over again. If you start the course on the northern side, you can finish the first segment in about 30 seconds. After crossing the branches and getting the larger XP drop, you can turn around and return to the base camp in another 30 seconds. That's 2 segments in about a minute. So we're talking at least 100 rolls on the totem table per hour. It's still tedious, and you aren't getting nearly as many codex pages since completing a whole lap guarantees you 10 pages at minimum. But you may just be lucky enough to complete the grind in very little time, like I did. I couldn't have spent more than 20 minutes doing this. If you look closely at the totem, it's actually made out of 1,000 little spoons. The totem's effect is simple. It reduces the number of steps needed to complete a clue by 1. This is more noticeable with easy clues than they are with, say, masters, and easies are the best for fortune components since you can complete them so fast, but I won't be doing easies for this grind. I really want to take advantage of the Orlando Smith hat, and I can't do that with easies. With the hat, there is a chance for a clue casket to contain another clue casket from a tier below the one you just opened. Masters could contain elites, elites could contain hards, hards mediums, mediums easies, but easy caskets don't proc the hat. Here's the inventory I'll be using for hards. Just a bunch of teleport items. I have most of the hidey holes filled, so that won't be a problem. One thing I wanted to do was get 109 archaeology and boost to 112 so I could get the Sacred Blade relic power. It lets you use any teleportation spell without needing runes, the trade-off being that you no longer get XP from the spell. It would save some inventory space, and if I needed to use a lunar or ancient teleport, I could just switch spellbooks with my magic skill cape and teleport immediately without needing to grab the runes. But that grind probably would have taken me quite a while, so I'll save it for a different day. Anyway, I already have 40 fortunate components, mostly coming from the caskets I get from the occasional double agent penguin that spawns in War's Retreat randomly. You know the one. I think 25 hards should get me at least 10 fortunate components, and if we're lucky, an Orlando proc or 2. Let me do these clues, then swap to live commentary for the opening. 98 summoning from a daily challenge, and that also got me 138 combat. So, cool. We are now the max combat level. Okay. Alright, let's see if we get any hat procs. Master clue, that's nice, I'll keep that. What the hell? What? I can't. I'm getting to a point where I think you guys think I'm faking this. Should we re-roll it? Maybe we can get a better one. What the hell? Okay, moving on. I haven't gotten any fortune components yet. Man, I'm so unlucky. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. That's 3. Ooh, collection log. Cool. Ooh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a collection log. Nice. Reroll that. Reroll that. Probably should have kept that page now that I think about it. To fill the book. Oh well. Oh, I don't have enough room in my bank. Okay, hold on. Well, I guess I'll keep the... I got another page. Okay, we'll keep that. Okay. Garbage. Fortunate. Master. Nice, nice. Fortunate. Cool, cool. Wow. Well, gonna re-roll that anyway. If they get added to the collection log, that's fine, but they don't give you fortunates, so goodbye. Never fortunate. I'm getting a lot of bows today. 13. What the heck? What? Whoa! Why are these so expensive? What? What? Are these like 4 mil, 3 mil each? Why? Just do the puzzle. It takes like 30 seconds at most. Jeez, you collection log chasers are... Okay. I mean... Should I sell them for bond money? Maybe? throw them on a main or something? I don't have a main that's a member right now, so... Carrying on. Another bow. Oh! Final... Oh, this is the first extra casket we got. So that's fun. But at the same time, I kind of want to re-roll this because... I'll re-roll the next one. I won't re-roll this. Never mind. What's in our medium? An easy. Okay. Cool. See, and that's the benefit of the hat, is because the caskets can proc more caskets. Hey, there we go. The hat came through for us. Here are the fortunates we got. From 25 hards, one of which spawned a medium, which then spawned an easy. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 fortunate components. That's actually... Is that average? That's probably about average. Now that we have enough fortunates, among other things, we're going to buy a Hydrix from Death. Unfortunately, the Essence of Finality requires both the Amulet of Souls and Reaper's Necklace to be fully charged. Onyxes replenish 50% of the charge, which means I have to waste some of the charge. It's a shame we can't break Onyxes into dust like we do with the Alchemical Hydrix. Hell, it'd be nice if we could use Onyx dust to recharge the jewelry. Maybe each dust could restore only 0.4%, so a whole Onyx is still better? I don't know. And now, with the benefit of hindsight, I realized I should have bought 2 Hydrixes and made a new Amulet of Souls for the Essence of Finality. I could keep the old one for Slayer, and I'd only have to recharge the Reaper's Necklace. But I wasn't thinking. Too excited for my first Essence of Finality, I guess. If you're wondering where I got all these Onyxes, since I don't really PvM that much, it's mostly from Elder Troves. Every so often I jump through the Zook portal and kill one of the Zekhar while wearing my Shadow Ring. Sometimes the Trove has an uncut Onyx in it. It's also a passive way of grinding out the Pernix Quiver fragments. I'm around 30 right now. I'm pretty close. Well, not pretty close. I'm only a third of the way there. I'll get the... Moving on. Now that I've made my Alchemical Hydrix, I just need to boost my crafting to 99 and combine it with the Souls and Reapers. You know, I was gonna say that no one comes to the Warriors Guild anymore except to buy stews for spicy stew boosts, but I bet most mains don't even do that. If you're a main, you just go to World 84 Lumbridge Market and wait for a pulse core boost. The hard part is suffering through the public chat there. So here's a tip. If you need a pulse core boost, turn your public chat off before you go there. Trust me. I guess you would come here for a Dragon Defender for that one Master Clue on Dragon Tooth Island, and I guess for a few more if you want higher tier defenders. Alright, so I guess there's still plenty of reason to come here. Alright, never mind. I'm just trying to fill time since getting a +4 boost is taking way too... Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, Essence time. Nice. Not only does it inherit the effects of the Amulet of Souls and the Reaper's Necklace, but it also has the highest offensive bonuses of any amulet for all combat styles, except for the ornamented version, but I'm not counting that. It has a pretty good prayer bonus too. It's not the highest prayer bonus, but +7 is still pretty decent. Dragon Rider has +10. Most importantly, you can sacrifice any weapon with a special attack to this amulet and use the special attack with any other weapon. There are meta specs to feed to the necklace. The Staff of Armadil is apparently bonkers for magic, but we're not really in the position to destroy expensive weapons since we don't have any. But that doesn't mean we have no options. For magic, we have the Staff of Guthix, a great way of increasing accuracy without having to switch weapons. For melee, there's Dragon Claws or a Dragon Dagger. They have niche uses. For range, there's the Dark Bow. But I don't have a Dark Bow, and I don't feel like camping Dark Beasts for one. Also, 65% Adrenaline is a lot for a single, albeit strong, spec. From what I've read, it's good if you have an Adrenaline surplus from Enchanted Hydrix Criminal Bolts, but we're not going to be using those. So what options do we have? Well, the Magic Shield Bow has a decent spec. It does 140 to 300% ability damage with increased accuracy at the cost of 35% Adrenaline. With Death Swiftness using Decimation, I saw this spec max out at over 8k damage. Not bad for such a cheap weapon. And should I decide to change my spec in the Essence of Finality, it won't feel like I wasted a weapon. Magic shield bows, listen, I have the materials to craft thousands of them. I won't miss it. I could do this grind with my Sun Spear, put a Staff of Guthix in the Essence of Finality, and still have 100% accuracy against Kerapac. But I have better perks on my range gear, so I'll suffer with the possibly subpar spec. It's fine. Relic time. With 83 archaeology, or 80 with an archaeology potion, you can take a Thorabushan battle standard to the tunnel in the northern portion of the Warforged dig site and get the red hand cave painting item. With 97 archaeology, or 94 with an archaeology potion, you can take a Garagwashun anchor to the southern tunnel and get the green hand cave painting item. Combine them to get the Goblin War Paints and take it to the monolith. Like the shoes? The Fury of the Small Relic causes all adrenaline generating abilities to generate 1% more adrenaline. Combining this with the Impatient 4 perk, you'll generate 10% adrenaline from every basic ability on average. In reality, you'll get 9% adrenaline with each basic ability, with a 36% chance of getting an additional 3% on top of that 9% for a total of 12%. Simply put, more adrenaline means more threshold, means more damage, means faster kills, means more loot per hour. Now we have to cook. At first I was going to use extreme cooking potions every 6 minutes to avoid burning any sharks, but I realized I stopped burning them at 94 with cooking gauntlets, so at 91 I'd burn maybe 1 per inventory, sometimes 2. Rarely. It's not that big of a deal. But if you have 80 cooking and somehow manage to get extreme cooking potions, you can boost to 94 and not burn any sharks. It'd be better XP than... what would you normally cook at 80? Swordfish? Beltfish? I don't know. What did I do? And now the last thing. Headhunters throw bracelets. I think I can swap these on at the end of a kill and still get the chance for the kill not to contribute to the task, extending it just a little bit. I have no idea what the proc chance is, but I made 5 of them anyway. That should cover it. Even if it gets me, 10 extra kills, it might be worth it. And that's all the prep work out of the way. I'm sure I forgot something, but this is just the nature of my brain. I forget things, and then halfway through it, I'm gonna be like, oh, I should have done the thing, and I didn't do the thing. If you're watching this on the day it's uploaded, on
June 27th,
then at
1 p.m. EST,
I'll be streaming over on Twitch. Come hang out and see me fumble while trying to kill Kerapac over 100 times. There's a link in the description. Thanks for watching. Take care.